Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be playing this new dungeon run game called Dungeon Heroes. I did a little research on the game and it seems fun, so I hope you guys enjoy watching. So without further delay, let's get on with the video. Right now I'm in the tutorial. It's a tutorial, but they don't seem to give any instructions, so I'm just going to play by gamer instincts. I'm not going to lie, the fighting mechanics are kinda smooth with decent graphics and no lagging. And just like that, I defeated my first enemies without a scratch. Another pack of bears, but bears don't normally travel in packs. So how does this work? Wait, I just noticed that I have an ability. It's kind of like a whirlwind. I just spin around with my sword really fast. A little parkour obstacle ahead should be easy. LOL, I can't believe I almost died from that. This tutorial dungeon seems to only have bear monster. Wait, it looks like I just reached my first boss monster. So it's called Ursulare. It has a 2000 HP. I wonder how long that's going to take me to kill him. Damn, this guy has a lot of abilities. They're not too hard for me to dodge though. I'm killing him kind of fast though. I got to say I'm quite skilled. Easy. Wait, I thought that was the final boss. So you're telling me this guy was only the mini boss? They're goblins now, nice. I was getting kind of tired of fighting bears. Wow, so the archers actually run away from you. That kind of makes the game a lot more interesting. Alright, another set of goblins. Easy. No problem. I kinda noticed something. It seems you don't get EXP until you complete the dungeon. Well, I don't really have a problem with that though. Well. It seems I finally reached the boss of this dungeon. Huh. So you can get pets in this game, that's nice. Alright, Bolzeric. Or whatever, come have a taste of my sword. This boss has 1000 more HP than the first boss. Wait, bro can summon minions. That's not nice, you should fight me fair and square. Well, it doesn't make a difference how many you summon. You still gonna die. I shall become the new Goblin Slayer. How is he still hitting me? I swear, dodge those attacks. Can you stop calling those guys bro? It's annoying. Easy. I told you that you stood no chance. Well, that was the hardest tutorial I ever played. I got a new sword, and it is a rare drop too, so the game really understands me. I'm a warrior at birth. Got a new leggings also, uncommon rank, not bad. Wow, so I got 6 levels from that tutorial, so it was worth the effort. Alright guys, let me give you a brief run through of the lobby. Now this is the stats reroll section. You come here to reroll stats on your weapons and armors. Right here is where you come to get new skills/abilities, with the keys you get in the dungeons. I'm about to make my first spin also. I got a rare level 2 skill. Not bad, the level is low, but the rank makes up for it. Nice, I got another decent skill, and this one is level 3. This is another section in the lobby. This is where you sell items for magic dust, and that magic dust is used to re-roll stats and level up pets. Alright, that's it for the lobby. Let's get back to grinding. I have my friends here with me. A squad of 3, this should be easy. Alright, this is the mini boss. He has a lot more HP at medium level than normal. But I have the squad here, this should be easy. Look how fast bro is dying. Ursolare stood no chance against us. Easy. The first boss was defeated, and I even got a pet chest. I finally got some pets, but I believe you can only equip one though, so I'm going to use the bear. We're now at the final boss. This guy should be pretty tough though. So let's see how this goes. Wow, 27,000 HP, that's a lot. How long is this guy going to take to die? It's a good thing I brought the squad. I'm not gonna lie, this fight is kinda challenging, but it's fun though. Alright, we got his HP down a half. The boys are working, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, this earth power is so fun to use. Alright, that was a great run, good job guys. Got another uncommon pants, but this one is level 9, so it better. Seems I also got a level 9 warrior battle axe, it's common though. And just like that, we're now level 9. Just perfect, I'm loving the progress. We're now challenging the hard difficulty, so let's see how it goes. It seems we have some different types of goblins here. They are bigger and tougher. Bro, these guys do a lot of damage now, guys. The hard difficulty is no joke. We finally reached the first boss. That was no joke, guys. It's no longer easy. Just look at the HP this mini boss has. Imagine the final boss. And the damage he does is not weak either, it's also harder to dodge. Wow, that was not easy. It's getting more fun though. This is it, my squad, don't let me down.
The courageous fallen! The anguished fallen! Their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage! I'll cut him! Rip out his spine! I'll kill him! I'll kill him! You're dead! Dead! Dead!
While that battle was intense, they better give me something good this time. Yes, bro, finally a decent sword. My damage was kinda lacking recently. Right now, guys, we're going to try to beat the insane difficulty. I also got some new skills that I'm going to explain when we enter the dungeon. Alright, this is the insane difficulty. It should be very hard, but let's hope it's doable. Oh yeah, the skill I got was a roar skill. It does a lot of damage. It also aggro the enemies briefly. Bro, these goblins now have healers. They are really upping the difficulty on us. Wow, I died. That was the first time I died since I started playing. That's how hard this dungeon is right now. We're just reaching the mini-boss. I also died one more time before I reached here, and why the hell the mini-boss has 100k HP, bruh? How is that fair? We have to take out the regular bears first, because unlike before, they do a lot of damage now. Finally, bro, this difficulty is really insane. This is at Bolzeric, our final showdown. Let's enjoy this fight. You know, in my opinion, the mini-boss is kinda harder than this boss. Like, for example, the mini-boss has more skills and the attacks are harder to dodge. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is hella tanky. He's taking forever to die. This took forever to die. Well, let's see what items we got now. Nice, a war hammer with a rare rank. It's not my style, but I'll take it. I finally got a chest plate armor, bro. After 5 dungeon runs, I just got one. I'm now at level 15. That means I can now enter a new dungeon. Okay guys, we're just about to enter the level 15 dungeon, called Orion's Peak, normal difficulty. Let's begin. I wonder what the mobs are like here. So we are fighting wolves and ravens in this dungeon, it seems. Alright, it seems our gears can keep up with this dungeon right now. I was kinda worried it would be too hard. Okay, I think we will be at the first boss right after beating these guys. I wonder what's it gonna be like. It's a werewolf, wow. The design is nice. I wonder if it will use that huge sword on its back. Damn, he does a lot of damage. Some of the attacks are hard to dodge too. I'm not fond of this hammer. The M1s are too slow. Phew. Yeah, that was the hardest boss fight I did since I started playing. Alright, we're now at the final boss called Yakaiona. Wait, isn't this a griffin? Damn. This boss already starts pulling off some cool moves. This fight probably won't be easy. Wait, what kind of skill is that? It has a tracking function. Damn, bro over there lucky he dodged that, else he would have been shredded. There is one thing I should make clear, there isn't a limit on how many times you can die, but every time you die the time you have to complete the dungeon gets reduced. So not dying will save you big time in clearing the dungeon. Alright, he's almost dead. I think I only saw one person die this whole time, so it was a good run. Wow, my luck was very trash this time. 2 common loots. Alright guys, we did a couple grinding, and now we're about to do the insane difficulty for the Orion's dungeon. We are quite geared up, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, this is going smoothly. I don't think I see any healers, so that's nice. Bro, look at that HP. These insane difficulties are really insane. You can't challenge these without decent gears at all. This Dragon Breath skill that I got has great damage, but you have to be in one place for too long, and the range isn't great. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Let's move on. I wonder if I can kill this boss without dying. Wow, I'm not gonna lie about the mage build in this game. It's low-key OP as hell. The loots are not so great, but with this I should be at level 30. Yeah, it's time for the new world. Guys, I got a legendary staff when I was grinding earlier, but I can now finally equip it. I'm now finally heading into the level 30 plus dungeon called the Dead Man's Cove. This dungeon kinda gives off a pirate vibes. Alright, it's not too hard, but it's not easy either, so I'm gonna play smart. LOL. Well, I don't think that's a smart move right there. We're now finally at the first boss of this dungeon, and what can I say, this is beyond what I was expecting. We have to fight a giant sea serpent for the first boss. Then what's the final boss? Bro, what the hell? This boss is crazy. One man is already down for the count as soon as it starts. See those moves, guys? I don't think those can be dodged. Wow, this dungeon is not for the fighters at all, because I don't think you can get close to that guy. Well, would you look at that Blackbeard as the boss of this dungeon, my sworn enemy. See, for some reason the first boss always seems stronger than the last one. Wait, wow, I take that back, what the hell was that move? It was sick. I hope I can get this guy as a pet. This man can even summon healers. How is this fight fair, bruh? It's a good thing we have a lot of time remaining. That skill took over the whole area, bruh. Phew, this dungeon was definitely challenging. I got legendary pants, bro. What's my luck right now? I spin for a couple skills back at the lobby and got some very good ones. As you can see, I now have two new skills, Ice Arc and Whirlpool. This is the insane difficulty, guys. As you can see, I did some grinding and got some decent new skills and equipments. You see that everyone died except me right there. This boss has some crazy moves, like I said. This self-heal skills come into clutch right here. While that was quite challenging, I'm hoping the rewards are worth it. A rare chest plate. Oh well, it's not the best, but it can work. Alright guys, I think this is where the game gets very challenging. Because, well, let's just say we tried the new dungeon a couple of times, and we haven't won a single one. But after failing countless times, we finally managed to win one. This boss has some abilities that are impossible to dodge, so getting here with a good amount of time remaining is very essential. And he also does burn damage just like every other mobs in this dungeon. I find healing powers very necessary in this dungeon, because the less you die, the better. You see what I'm talking about? Those moves are one-shot moves, and you can't dodge them. Finally bro this dungeon to forever to win, and I don't think we can even do the medium difficulty at this moment. Bruh. The loot isn't even good, common and uncommon. After farming some more of the flaming dungeon, the highest difficulty we could do was hard. So we decided to move to the next dungeon, the level 61. As you can see here, my friend got the skeleton dungeon boss. A very lucky guy, I say. Well, it seems there are no poison monsters like I was expecting, so that's great. This dungeon is definitely not as hard as the flaming dungeon. So this is the first boss, the Baboon King with 380,000 HP, not bad. Wow, so bro has a wide range attack also, but at least this one can be dodged. Yeah, he's not too hard to defeat. We just need to be aware of his wide range attack. And just like that, the Baboon King is defeated. We are now at the final boss, the Ancient Golem. Yo, you're telling me a boss with this much HP can still summon minions, bruh? Yeah, this fight isn't easy. I'm probably gonna die a couple of times. Wait, so you can break these portals that spawns the minions. That's great, bro. They were becoming really bothersome. LOL. In which era does a stone or mud golem fires a laser beam? OMG. Well, all the portals are gone now, so it's time to take care of this boss. Yeah, they really put in a lot of effort into making this boss. It's no joke. Only 40 seconds remaining on the clock. That was really close. The video is becoming a bit too long, so I'm going to jump to the final dungeon because I don't want to bore you guys. But before that, as you can see, I got some very nice new skills. One is legendary and the other is an epic. Their damage is quite high, so I'm loving them. Alright guys, this is the insane difficulty of the final dungeon currently available. Let's see if we can complete this. One thing I should make you know is that the boss's design in this dungeon is incredible. We're now at the first boss of this dungeon, called the Kaelphicus. The design on this boss is great and all, but from my perspective, he's the weakest boss in the game currently. You see, his moves are really slow and their range is not really large also. Now this is the best boss in the game, Somnek the Great. This boss is unstoppable and is also the best pet in the game currently. Right now we are kind of getting carried by this max level guy that joins the group. Also, some of you guys might be wondering why I am suddenly at max level. Well, let's just say we didn't quite complete the last dungeon, so we had to grind some more. Are you seeing these moves the boss using, bro? Like WTH is going on here. He also has a skill that takes up the whole map. That is the skill that I'm talking about. Like, bro, look how far that reaches. Without this dude, I don't think we would have won this. Well, I'm currently at max level, so all that's left to do is to get this boss as a pet and get some legendary equipment. We did 5 more dungeons and got some pet chests, and my friend got him on his first open. What is bro's luck right now? Like, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. Well, after my 20th chest and getting a full suit of legendary equipment, I finally got it. And just like that, I can say I'm officially a pro at this game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you do, subscribe and comment and what video you want to see next. Peace out.